Hello, internet. It's me, your boy, who's a very tired man. He's got his camera on the wrong monitor and everything. Let's do some Dragon Age before we fall asleep from exhaustion and overworking. First, we have to notify everyone. Of course. Oh. And people are messaging me. Oops. Oh, hey, Rosie. Feel free to lurk. Guess you're busy moderating the rowdy people over at Mr. Askey's stream. Showing what's what. Right, let's put the game on. Oops, not Firefox. Let's see. I'm gonna change that to game capture so I don't accidentally show the world all my porn or whatever. What are we doing? We thought we were going to go get Sten's sword, but it turns out that's like a long ass quest chain, so we need to do that long ass quest chain. Oh, wow, this game has really long load times. Oh, hey, what happened to my camera, by the way? Ah, there it is. Why was the camera off? Strange. Right, so the wiki said that Sten's sword is in Dwin's home here in Redcliffe Village, but it's not that simple. It will be here, but we need to do some other shit first. We need to go on a bit of a... What's the word? A merry goose chase. Wild goose chase. Merry? What the hell is a merry goose chase? Someone help me out here. What's wrong with my brain? Need to go on a bit of a wild goose chase. So apparently we need to go to Lake Calenhad docks. Sleep deprivation will do it. Organizing like 4 written tests at the same time will do it. Doing those things in combination will definitely do it. But yeah, we need to go to Lake Calenhad docks, find some guy and talk to him, and then like go up into the mountains somewhere, I think. But yeah. Oh, hey, what? I didn't know you could do that. You can just open the map and click where you want to go as long as you're in a like non-combat area or whatever, I guess. I had no idea. I thought you had to actually walk all the way to the exit. That saves so much time. That's a lot of wolves. Why are we being assaulted by wolves? And why do the wolves have a trap? Yes, I thought that. Like, at no point has the game told me otherwise, so like, I have no reason to think anything else. That's a lot of bear traps. Well, free XP. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I discovered this. Can I get some mass loot, please? Wait, there was something other than a wolf pelt here as well. I mean, I guess it's reasonable to try it if you've reason to believe it works, but it just never occurred to me. I don't mean to be overbearing. I'm sorry. But yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff that the game doesn't explain very well, which is like always an issue with like big games like this. Like I am of the opinion, as much as I like this game, I'm of the opinion that it is particularly bad at explaining how to actually do character building.
Don't look now. And I'm off.
I think it's because it's so obtuse with the numbers and stuff. It's very difficult to know if you've made a character build that will work. I mean, you will know in practice if you keep dying over and over despite having like decent tactics and stuff, then that's probably a problem with your build. But it's also hard to know, is it my tactics or my builds that are wrong? Thanks for the lurk, Bal. Hanging out in the shadows is perfectly fine by me. Strong tea is what this evening needs. Alright, let's keep going. Alan had docks. So. Who's that guy? Kester.
Make her rest the souls of all, Templar and Mage, who gave their lives defending the Circle. May they find peace at last.
Indeed. Indeed. I love the academic wording of the lurk. Thank you. I'm quite pleased with that.
Welcome back, youngster. Looking to go across to the tower? Gregor came by, said I could have Lissy back. He seemed sad and tired.
He seemed sad and tired. Yeah, I would be sad and tired too if I had any kind of position at the circle or at the tower.
Well, I'll be here.
What do you do if you come here and want to go across and he's on the other side? Or does he, like, does he have to wait at the other side anytime? Yeah, but like, yeah, of course you wait, but like if I go across now, does he just stay there for as long as I'm there? What if someone else comes here and wants to get to the tower? What happens then? Do they like shoot a signal arrow over the lake or something?
Isn't that the point? We could all be figments of someone else's imagination. Just players in a play.
They get to swim, yeah.
Everything. All a dream. But whose dream? And for whose amusement? Some being of cosmic power. Sublime, enlightened beings. Cosmic power? What, you're serious? They thought of all this grit, all the war. They bloody thought of boils. I got a boil the size of your nose on my big toe, and some beings are enjoying this. Disturbed, sick bastards, if you ask
Who are
me.
these guys?
Ahem. I still maintain they're more enlightened than that. If I ever come across one of them, I'll give them a what for.
So now it's easy to be concerned about the NPCs. Hey, I'm just immersed in the world, you know. This is reality to me now.
Good to see you again.
Alright, so let's see. Might have to bring up the wiki. Also, don't read my messages. I'm supposed to only contribute to the numeric numbers passively. Hey, a lurk is only a lurk while you're lurking.
Welcome back to the Spoiled Princess. How may I serve you? Of course.
Okay, let's see. The wiki did say something about you might have to go in and out of the spoiled princess to get the guy you're looking for to spawn, so hopefully that works. Alright, I might have to wiki this. Dragon Age. If so, Sword of Versard Wolf. Like, we have the quest, right? Yes. Then revealed to you the reason he went berserk and killed the farmers. He worked without his sword. The Versard value their swords highly and do not part with them until death. The thought that his sword might be lost rose down to man's page. Told Sten that you would try to track down his sword. Yeah, so I told him I will help him. Head to Lake Calenhad docks, the last place Sten remembers having the sword. Confront the scavenger near the exit to the world map of the dock area. Okay. Be up here somewhere. Ah, scavenger indeed. He's so close to the exit that you wouldn't, because you spawn in here, so you wouldn't even see him. Wow, that's.
Back off! I was here first.
You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
No, but my very large angry friend here is.
Oh, is he? Well, that's... see, I'd like to sell you one, but I don't, have any myself. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it, I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me.
Squirrel.
Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Squirrel? 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 How do you say that word? Does he own this land?
No, that's some freeholder or other. He just sold me the looting rights. I'm not building a house here or nothing. He was going to Orzammar, he said. I imagine he's gotten there by now. If you find him, tell him I sent you. It'll scare the piss out of him.
Well, I guess we're going to Orzammar. We're not going to actual Orzammar, though. We're going to the Frostback Mountains. Yeah, looter entrepreneur. Pretty grim situation where, like, people buy and sell the right to, like, scavenge in an area. I mean, this guy clearly isn't doing very well for himself. He's not particularly affluent. So, I don't think he would be doing that if he could do something else. Ah, this guy's been standing here all along with his elite level name. I've been wondering what his deal is.
So, you're back, I see. What can I do for you?
Well, Farron, right?
You've, heard of me?
Where is my sword?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Okay. This is a dead man, right? This is a dead man. Look at his face. This is some Emperor Palpatine shit. Unlimited power! All that's missing is some popped veins and a black hood, and there you go.
I don't have it, I swear by Andraste's knickers. I sold it on the way here.
The job benefits of looting is great. You get to be outdoors and meet all kinds of people. As you can see, Farron is thriving. Yeah, he's having a lovely interaction with a group of heavily armed mercenaries.
It's true. Maker, please, you have to believe me. If I had it, I'd give it to you. I sold it to a dwarf in Redcliffe, name of Dwin.
Okay. A situation anyone would want to be in. Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm not, I promise you.
We'll see.
Right, so he literally just told us he sold it to Win, so that's really strange that the quest doesn't update. I mean, that's another thing that this game could be better at. Like, the quest texts are sort of... Sometimes they update very clearly to your new, like, quest state, and sometimes they're like this. It just says, talk to Farron. Farron just told me what he did with the sword, apparently. So why isn't the quest text updated? I mean, obviously, if I pay attention while playing, I will remember that and just go to Redcliffe. But let's say I have to quit there for the night and save and come back later, and I don't remember what he said. I mean, I might talk to him again, but, you know. It's not ideal, is what I'm saying. I don't know. Who pays attention, really? Hey, I've been paying a lot of attention for the... Let's see. 75 goddamn hours we've been playing this. Holy crap. But yeah, who pays attention really? It would be nice if the game was a bit more polished in that regard. Alright, so let's see if spawn now. Can't unlock. Key required. What the hell? Game? Okay, but Dwin does... Okay, so... Go to Redcliffe Village. Dwin says... But Dwin isn't alive or isn't here anymore, so... Okay, so the wiki says... Yeah, first time around, I pay attention. After that, I rely on quest updates. No, that makes sense. Like, I mean... And it's... It depends on the situation. Like, when I play this, I want to pay attention because, I mean, now this playthrough I'm doing is kind of to remind myself of the story. So I want to know what's going on all the time and why I'm going where I'm going. But when I play through, like, the campaign on Path of Exile for the 300th time just to get a new character to endgame maps, I don't pay attention to anything. I just run for the exit in every zone. Okay, this is rather strange. Yeah, he lives here. He's the dwarf merchant, the one that I unwittingly offered to sleep with to get him to help in the battle. And the wiki just says that go to Redcliffe and enter Dwin's house. If Stanin is in the party, the mercenary will turn over the sword without fuss, but the mercenary isn't here. Yes, there's a chest here. Can't unlock. Key required. You can wait until after you've completed the Battle of Redcliffe, when Dwin's house is empty, to retrieve the sword. If you have already spoken to Farron when you enter the house, the chest in the house will be open. Doesn't matter if Dwin survives the attack. Point 6. One way or another, you will get a strongbox key that opens a chest in the back of the house. Okay. This is clearly a lie. It is not possible to do this quest after the Landsmeet. Well, we haven't done the Landsmeet, so that's not the problem. Okay. So let's see. It is possible to get the key from Dwin through intimidation or Stern's presence before speaking to Farron. That's not any help. It is possible that after talking to Farron, the journal will not update the conversation, and you will not be able to talk to Dwin to receive the sword. Go to Dwin's house and speak with him once about the Battle of Redcliffe, then speak with him again after the first dialogue concludes. But Dwin isn't here. So what do I do now? But that means, like, so the quest not updating is a known bug. So we are not in quite the proper quest state. Or the question is, where's Dwin? Like, I think he survived the battle? I'm not sure, actually. Maybe he's here. Maybe he's in the Chantry. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sure, we'll have a quest. Have any... Nope, no Blackstone regular stuff.
Maker's blessings upon you, Warden.
Yeah, so you're supposed to get the key from Dwin, but Dwin is not around anymore. Okay, let's go back to Farron. Okay, I can't travel from in here. Let's go hassle Farron again, just for the hell of it. Also, why does this Mage's Collective say there's a quest for me? I don't think there is. Also, why has no one put out this fire?
Good to see you again.
Like, you don't have a quest for me, clearly. I have nothing to hand in, there are no quests to pick up. Yeah, there's quite a few. Like, if you read the wiki for quests and stuff, there's quite a few points where it's like, here's a bug that can happen. If it does, you need to go do this instead first, and then blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, maybe this is the quest I just picked up. Something about some monster waylaying merchants. Ooh. Trickster Whim. Boss ranked enemy. Interesting. Okay.
Time for more practice.
Okay, so... Are these mages? No. Yes, this is some sort of mage. Well then.
Yes.
Stun dead. Oh god, that was beautiful. Bam. Whoa. Wait a minute, this is interesting. They're all called Trickster Whim. Ah, it's an illusion. What? An illusion? Something's not right here. Don't you fucking mark of death me. Boom. Oh, he has. That's interesting. Quest updated. Ah! Ah, yes. Thing killing people on trade routes was one of the creatures you summoned in the circle of Magi's Tower. Oops. Return to the Chantry and report the dangerous past. Sorry. That's my bad. Magus War Boots. Plus 12 defense. Nice. I mean, I'm not going to use them, probably. Not sure what boots Wynn is wearing right now. None. Okay, then she can definitely wear them. Tiny bit of fatigue. For a bunch of defense. I don't mind that at all. Yes, here's a thing where the game could give you more information. Like, I would love it if it was easy to figure out, like, is 68 total defense good? Like, I mean, I can easily see that Sten has less, but he also has a lot more health and armor. And I have a lot more because I have such high dexterity. Alistair also has more and more. A lot more health, but like it's really difficult for me to sort of get a grasp on how much defense is 68 defense. What does it mean in terms of chance to actually dodge an attack? I assume I'm sure it's stated somewhere that this is like rolled against the attacker's attack value. So this goes against this somehow, and there's a roll or something, and whoever comes out on top, you either get hit or not. But I'm not sure. Maybe there's a codex entry somewhere that tells you, and I've just been too lazy to find it. All right, let's go talk to Farron again. Oops. I don't think there's an entry in stats. Yeah, no, maybe there isn't. I mean, there are a bunch of like entries in the beginning with some tutorial stuff, if I recall, but yeah.
I've told you what I can, I swear to you.
Okay.
Oh, certainly.
Well, do you have any useful stuff? Not really. Got some concentrator agents, we can buy them. Just because. Well, that's annoying. Like, Aaron was heading towards mine. Yeah, I know. I've talked to him. So I guess we probably need to like do something else to like update the world state. What if we go back to Callanhad and hand in that quest at the Chanter's board? Oh, not Callanhad. There's no Chanter's board here. I meant Redcliffe. I think when you're in can you kill Farron? When you're in the conversation about the sword, you can say to Sten, never mind, we'll just kill him and take the sword. I'm not sure what that leads to, though. Um, you choose violence, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any way you can just attack random NPCs unless they are marked hostile, and he's not. So I don't think we can do that. This is rather annoying, but yeah, let's go to Redcliffe Village. Okay, we have to go all the way around the lake again. I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, sad indeed. There's a huge smudge on my glasses. And I just put lotion on my hands. And the other one. Oh yeah, that's better. I can see now. Yeah, still hasn't updated, so go hand in the thing. Now, one thing the wiki said is yeah, there's something about Farron disappearing randomly, and he'll reappear after you've accepted Ogren's companion quest, but that didn't seem to pertain to Wynne not being there and quest not updating.
And after much sweat, blood and toil, her labors ended, and the world marveled at what she wrought. Hey, look at all these quests we've completed. Maybe chain reaction of interlocking quest bugs. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so maybe we need to just do another story, like companion or story quest. Missing. Crime wave. Yeah, okay, so maybe we need to do this. Maybe we should just do the rescue the queen quest. Okay, yeah, so let's head back to Denerim. Yeah, or help Ogren get it on, exactly. See if that sort of kicks things into gear somehow. So either way, we need to go back to Denerim then. Or just to camp, I guess. I camp first. And talk to Ogren. Actually, what we should do is go to Soldier's Peak and I
take...
lied to you, you know.
Oh, wait.
About why I left Orlais.
Why?
I didn't feel like talking about it then. What happened to me. Maybe it will affect us, maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
What for?
I was framed, betrayed by someone I thought I knew and could trust. Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant. The skills I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved her, and because I enjoyed what I did. She claimed to have retired. She married a noble and inherited his wealth when he died. To many she was just a rich widow. I thought I knew her. My devotion to her blinded me to her less than noble attributes. You can say it was my fault. There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents.
You opened them, didn't
My
you?
curiosity got the better of me. Something told me that I needed to know what was in those letters. Marjolaine had been selling all kinds of information about Orlais to other countries, Nevara and Antiva among others. It was treason.
Is this a bad thing?
My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered.
Those
I
countries
should
don't
have
appreciate
left well
treason.
alone, but I didn't. I had to tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside my concern. She admitted her guilt, but said it was in the past. That is why the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her. I kept believing up till the moment they showed me the documents, altered by her hand, to make me look the traitor.
Oh dear.
The Orlesian guards, they captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave. No. Survival was my only concern at the time. The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again. I was tempted to confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul. And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this.
So there are other lies?
It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole. Just tired is all. Did you want to talk about something?
I'd like to know more about
What
you.
about?
On second thought, maybe some other time. He is a bard rogue after all. Lying is what they do. Yeah, I mean...
Alright. Aye, alright then.
Okay, so Ogren approved of being bothered at least. More than I can say for certain witches. Okay, probably carrying a bunch of, yeah, not very great stuff. Let's see. Senior Enchanter's Robe. Willpower, Magic, Defense. No, I think Spell Power and Mana Regen will do us quite nicely. And we're definitely letting her keep her own robes here. Magic, lots of defense, spell resistance, cold damage, yeah. Super good, very nice. Ashen Gloves, cold damage, yeah, that's great. I feel like Wade's regular stuff isn't all that good, really. Like, I mean, it's way higher armor than what he's wearing right now, obviously. And against the fatigue reduction bonus. Let's stick him in Wade's stuff, just because. Yeah, just the 3 parts. So you'll have negative fatigue now as well. Nice. Then we can sell some crap stuff.
Something you need?
Let me see
I'm
your
sure you'll be
wares,
pleased with the
Bogan.
goods my boy and I have collected. And
Oh yeah, high strength. No. Elementalist grasp. No. 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 We'll keep the shale crystals for now. Yes, we have some valuables to sell. Yes, all the wolf pelts. They're worth absolutely fuck all. Diamond, emerald. Go away. Oh, hey, we have enough to buy this thing. Do we need it though? I'm not sure we do. Rotten onion? What? The hell? What are these weird ass gifts? That also cost no money? Ugly boots. Many insects died to make these iridescent boots. What a waste. Oh god, the medieval spelling. Complete genealogy of the kings of Ferelden. Alistair Doll, I don't understand. However, what I do understand is that we are going to go to Soldier's Peak and grab all the gifts that I believe we have in storage there. So far, so good. I enjoy Mass Effect, though it's a little wonky at points. Yeah, the first one is... Let's say it's showing its age. It's a little bit wonky here and there. But like, I was completely consumed by it when I first played it. I read every single codex entry. I knew the entire like future history by heart. I mean, they did something right, clearly. And while they do get better at it in the second game, I still think like some of the character writing is really good.
And I'm off.
This thing could use a category, that thing like this. So we're looking for gifts. What is this arm? Effort. Anyway. Oh, we have some nice runes. Okay, so fancy scroll. More silver ball, the Garrison of Ferelden, black runestone, legs of white sheep. You like it a lot. Oh, that's good. That's nice to hear, though. It really is like I think Mass Effect is probably one of my favorite games ever. I've gone back and played the first one or two times again, and it really does, like, mechanically not feel great anymore, particularly compared to what comes after. I think they were sort of feeling out how do we turn our traditionally turn-based combat styles into an over-the-shoulder third-person thing. And they figured it out by Mass Effect 2, more or less, I think. That's a lot more enjoyable gameplay-wise in that sense. Right. We're just going to burn through all the gifts. Yeah, and 2 is, like, by far, like, just the most fun to play in terms of story and character interactions and stuff like that. It is kind of just one really long recruitment mission, but it does that quite well. Like, I mean, this is also a really long recruitment mission. You have to recruit the mages, the Dalish, the dwarves, and I keep forgetting someone. Well, you have to recruit Redcliffe, basically. Or the Bans, whatever. But, like, the recruitment missions in Mass Effect 2 have a lot more personal stakes. They're about people, like, about characters that you interact with, not just about, like, faceless concepts of here's a faction you want help from. So that makes it a bit more interesting, I think. Right. Oh, look, Ogren needs to level up as well. Okay, only one level. Not sure why we would do anything but strength on this guy. Honestly, let's just do it. Warcry might not be bad. He's only got 1 point here. Precise strike. Eh. He's got all this stuff. Yeah, we'll definitely do Warcry then. We can get all this stuff. Alright, so, I mean, we could start by giving some gifts to... Let's see, I'm going to cheat with the wiki here. Bring up the gifts. Okay, actually, let's go to camp first, because then we can just gift everyone. Okay, so from here, I'm not allowed to map travel. Why not? It's a very non-hostile place. Right, so let's see. Gifting time. Small silver bar. That's for our resident assassin. Also, I like Rex and Garrus, just in general non-humans. Human squad members are so boring in comparison. Yeah, the human squad members in 1 are, like, super dull. It's kind of to the point where, like, the tough choice you have to make in the final mission just feels like a coin toss you don't care about. There is one very real reason to choose to save one of them, but it's not about saving that person. It's about letting the other one die, because they're a bad person. But I won't spoil that for you if you don't want to. I guess I've already spoiled the final mission.
You have excellent taste.
See, the Garrons of Ferelden, that's for Win, I believe. No, that's true, I know, you don't mind spoilers. I guess maybe there might be people watching who don't want spoilers. So, okay, spoilers for Mass Effect 1. Turn your sound off for a minute or so. I'll do a little wave or something when I'm done. So the final mission, or not the final mission, but one of the final missions, when you're in, like, the real end game, when you're chasing Saren, you end up in a situation where you split the party up, and Ashley and Caden go to different places. And then at a certain point towards the end of the mission, you have to choose which one you save. The person you don't go help will die. There is no way to avoid that. And that also means they are dead for the rest of your playthrough of the other games, obviously. And I've always saved Ashley. Because I found Caden very, very boring. But like you said, Ashley's not very interesting either. And she's also a massive space racist. Like, she's very much like pro-human, rah-rah. Like, she really doesn't like aliens. So, I mean, it is completely legitimate to just say, I'm saving Caden because Ashley's a racist. I have no good reason for saving Ashley beyond always finding Caden kind of dull. Exactly, at least that gives her a personality. I think Caden's supposed to have a personality around his like biotic implant, which is apparently an old model that gives him terrible migraines, but it never really goes anywhere. It doesn't have any impact on gameplay, neither does... spoilers over, by the way. It doesn't have any impact on gameplay, really, or at all. And I mean, neither does Ashley's racism, but it's far more of a character trait than I have a shitty old model of this implant. The army sucks. Like, it's, yeah, gives her a bit more of a certain frisson that you can appreciate for narrative reasons. Garrison for Ellen, indeed, this is for win.
A generous gift. Thank you ever so much.
The fancy scroll is also for her.
Oh, marvelous.
Oh, wow. Nice. What do we have here? We have Legacy White Shear. Ah, Ogren. Ogren, buddy, you want to drink some stuff? Of course you do.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift.
Chill, Ogren. Chill. It's just some wine. Or whatever it is. Ancient map of the Imperium. It's for a secret companion. The secret companion has a preference for maps of Thedas. I've never managed to acquire the secret companion. Wonder if we will be able to do it this time. We'll see. Okay, so never mind that one. That goes back in storage. Black Runestone. That's a special gift. I have not acquired the special companion, no. Or the secret companion. Yes, I believe that has been spoiled for me at some point in the past. We won't spoil it for anyone watching. But just in case I haven't had it spoiled, don't spoil it. I think I know, I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. But the style of gifts they like tells me that I'm right. Like maps of Thedas seems like something they would like. Okay, so dragon statuette. The Black Runestone. Okay, Black Runestone and Dragon Statuette are both for Alistair. Not that he really
Is that for me?
needs any more stuff.
Really? Wow. Wow.
Black Mead. Grunt. Obviously. This is very exciting content.
That looks fine indeed.
I wonder who the lamb bone is for. Like, why are there gifts for Doofus? She has a permanent maximum approval rating. And as far as I know, no actual, no skills based on that. Let's see if we can burn through these gifts a bit fast. Okay, not many left. Yeah, who's a good boy indeed? Oh, Grant, have some more booze.
That looks fine indeed.
Ale? Ogren.
That looks fine indeed.
I think the steel braces are for just anyone. Yeah, they're generic. Hey, Rosie, Tomato Town is well and truly wiped out. It's kind of like my brain. We're currently in the middle of the exciting business of giving gifts to all our companions so they will like us more and so that we can clear out some inventory space. We need to trigger someone's companion quest because one is bugged and we're hoping that doing another quest will like update all the quest states in the game. I have no idea if that will actually work. It is a love language, giving gifts. Yes, indeed it is. One I'm personally terrible at. I find giving gifts really hard. Like finding good stuff. Painted skyball. That is also a generic gift. Who do we want to give some generic gifts to? I mean, it's only one of them. Can't be master of them all. That is true. That is true. Isn't that like the whole point of that theory? That everyone has like one they do and one that they want to receive and or prefer. I haven't really read up much on that thing. I just heard about it a while ago. Anyone's approval we really want to raise a bit. I mean, Winds is pretty bad. Then is like, but we're going to get him his sword, so that he should like that. You can have a painted skyball.
Most kind.
And some steel bracers.
Most kind.
I think I might have wasted the wine on Morrigan, because I misremembered and thought that she liked wine. Ah, minor constitution. I don't remember, but yeah, it's a nice way to explain that, like, in every communication, people do it in different levels. Yeah. Ask is wrapping up your peeps by singing Botanana. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. I wonder. Hold on. Hold on.
I'm happy you're enjoying this, Yuda.
You're ready!
Hello! Hello, Mino! Welcome back! I'm still streaming, alright, yeah. I was a bit confused. I was like, huh. Well, Mino, you came back to this. Då kom dagen jag inte trodde fanns. Det satte verkligen kanalen ur balans. Jag trodde aldrig att jag hade så fel. Men när Anna skrev och sa jag är ingen båt. Jag är en väldigt, väldigt vacker tjej.
Oh my god.
Som nu tyvärr är väldigt främmande för mig. Men det finns inget som behöver förklaras. För i mina ögon är hon alltid en båt. Hon heter Anna, Anna heter hon. Och hon kan banna dig så hårt.
Hey, I never said who tipped me off, right?
Upp i våran kanal. Jag vill berätta för dig att jag känner en båt. Som alltid vaktar alla som är här.
Okay,
och som ser till att vi blir utan besvär.
That's enough of that. It has lyrics. Sandstorm doesn't have any. But your national anthem is Levan Polka, right? I mean, if you need something, you can. That's your reference point. It's a reference point. I really like it. It's got a really good melody, and it's just super catchy. Right, where were we? Right, so we gave people. Let's see if like Ogren has any new conversation.
There you are.
Ah,
wanted to talk to you.
Here we go. What about?
You and I, we've. You know how sometimes you.
Oh
spend
God,
time
is he coming on to us?
People and things.
I love you. Oh God. Take your time.
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
Oh wait, you can't romance Ogren, can you? A girl you knew or a girl you knew?
What? Oh, you mean where we were running? Oh, aye. After Bronco left for the deep roads. Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down, see how she's been living.
You know how to find her?
I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
We can go back.
Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually, that would be gross. No, what was it you wanted to say?
I was not aware that Ogren understood the concept of gross.
What about? All right. Aye, all right then.
Alright, so do we have a quest for this now? Yes. So I guess that's what we're doing. He lives near Lake Calenhad. Okay, well. Yeah, no, like I mean, everything he says spontaneously, like any kind of flavored dialogue or anything, is just horribly gross at all times. If he's just not burping, he says, and burps in the microphone. Right, so that cleared out some junk. Nice. We'll give this novice Dwelmer rune to the war effort. This is another thing that's not really explained very well. Like, you can contribute to these factions. Maybe that's his love language. Oh god. burping, farting, and making really crude, not even innuendo, just being crude. Turn in runes for the circle. Like, this whole bit is... I'm not sure it's ever explained. Like, these emissaries or whatever just show up. And they tell you what you can give them to, like, increase their contribution of people. But I don't know if the game ever explains what that actually does. You managed to marry someone. Yeah, I'm not sure how that happened. You know what? I have more death root extract than I'm ever going to use. They can have all the death roots. I don't give a crap. Yeah, I don't think I ever bothered with this when I played back in the day either. We can, of course, turn in coins once we know we're not going to buy anything more, but...
Generous as always, Warden.
Other than that, we'll leave it for now. Okay, so off to Calenhad. Let's just chat with Wynne, see if she has anything new to say.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
Yes, how serious are we about our relationship with Zevran?
I almost wish I didn't. Half of us aren't getting any sleep, the way you two carry on all night.
I don't remember actually choosing to consummate this.
That's kind of you, I suppose. Anyway, I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. It seems he only ever has one thing on his mind. I question the wisdom of a Grey Warden being involved in such an affair.
I didn't expect anything else. I just don't remember ever... I mean, I remember having some sort of conversation with him where it was clear that, okay, we're apparently a couple now, but... Like, we haven't had the sex scene. So, I don't know what's going on there. Zevran is special and I have fun with him. What the hell does that mean? We're just taking it one day at a time.
You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
Can't you just... I can handle my responsibilities and my relationship.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
Wow. There's no way out of this conversation, is there? Keep your nose out of this? No. Well, I don't want to have... I mean... I don't care about Zevran, but apparently my character does now, so...
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
I'm old enough to think for myself, thank you very much. Mom, I'll consider what you have said.
I'm trying to minimize the suffering that may come to either of you. I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
I will. How old is my character? That's a good question. I don't know. She was old enough to be given away in an arranged marriage in the alienage, so my guess is just come of age, basically. So 12. Jesus. I have no good responses to that. Nothing that is fit for any kind of company, polite or otherwise. Arranged marriages don't mean anything. Well, clearly not, because mine didn't happen. Yes, what were you trying to say? Yeah, total teen response. I'm old enough. Yeah, I mean, like, I would guess that our main character, if you play a city elf, is probably not even 20 years old. Like, that would make sense to me. Alright, so... Yes, at least 18, obviously. Everyone is over 18. Yes, yes, very important. Mr. Aska is lurking. Thank you for the lurking. Okay, let's go to Calenhad. Again. How many times have we been there now?
Yes.
In case we need to fight, we bring our tank and healer. Like Calenhad docks. Oh, we have to fight. Good thing we brought our tank and healer. Oh gosh. Darkspawn leader, yes, but I can't see what it is. Doesn't look like it's an emissary at least. No emissaries. No, okay. I'm just gonna kill stuff.
For any shortage of these
We do have some archers, that's a bit of a problem. We'll be fine. Ah, can't hit me.
nice try.
Oops. Oh shit, scatter shots. Ah! I'll make sure I don't get hit by that. Oh wow, there was way more of them than I thought, and Win's like almost dead. Win? Yes, do heals, please. Thank you very much. Wow, there was so many of them. What are those guys doing? They're just standing there.
Trap. So simple.
Yes, I see the
really.
traps. Be right back. After an almost 4-hour meeting, I'm going to go get some candy from the store. You know, that sounds like a lovely idea. I wish I had time to do that. You go get yourself something sweet and tasty.
Going.
Well, are you going? Hello? Open the thing. Wow, crappy shortbow. Another crappy shortbow.
Going.
Money,
Yes.
money, money. 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 Ah, crap, there's an Elfridge up there.
Going. Oh, right.
Well, I guess we're going back up on the hill. Get that elf root. And I forgot the death root. Ah. Wonder if it'll do this for me. Yes. I mean, this is where you see the tactical D&D style RPG routes. Click to move enormous distances. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, whoa, what? Whoa! What the fuck?
I fell.
Yes, you did. Why?
For a moment there, I thought I thought it was all over. Everything.
What was over?
I will explain everything when we are back at camp.
Yeah.
Now is not the time.
That's worrying. Okay, so we have an interesting conversation to look forward to there. This is where we were supposed to be going, right? Look up Felsi near Lake Calenhad. Yeah. He lives near Lake Calenhad. Well, I mean, there's only one place to go here.
There she is.
Yep.
I'm gonna go talk to her. Look, you gotta back me up here. Got it?
Back you up? What are you expecting?
Just follow my lead, you know?
Go get her.
Just be ready to pry her off when she throws herself at me. We don't want to make a scene here. Well, don't pry her off me too soon. I mean, a little scene's all right. Are you sure you're not a baker?
Yeah, gotta be his wingman.
Sodding nice set of buns.
Oh my god.
Akron, is that you?
Yeah, in the flesh, baby.
What are you doing here?
Just trying to kick back with a pint. Fighting
The most
darkspawn's a lot of
bored,
sodding
dismissive
work,
delivery
know?
of you.
You're fighting Darkspawn?
What are you doing here? If you call getting drunk and wetting yourself fighting? Ah. Oh, should we interfere here? I'm gonna look up Ogren and see if we can do anything fun. I'm not, like, I don't know if doing the quest badly has any kind of consequences. Oh, you can, like, find her on your own without talking to Ogren. That's interesting. Oh god, okay. Talking with Felsi without Ogren in the party will make it seem like she finds him disgusting and pathetic and will possibly end the quest there. But if Ogren is with you and you help re-spark her interest in him through his conversation, it's revealed that the insults and disgust shown between them is actually their thing and how they show affection for each other. That is so on brand for Ogren. Oh my god. You can either help him with hints or by talking him up, or sabotage his efforts with insults. Then talk to Ogren, who will talk to her. Ultimately, anything that makes him seem better, even unbelievable so, will make her want him. Insults, even though most are accurate, on the other hand, will keep them apart, as does telling them you have to go. Okay. Okay. This man took on an army of golems almost single-handedly.
It was a bit of pain, but it was a personal favor for the King of Orzammar, you understand?
The whole surface to choose from, and you just happened to come to my tavern?
Well,
Tell her it's fate.
What? Oh, right. It's fate, Felsi. What can I say?
Fate? The ancestors must have a sense of humor then.
Sure they do. You've had a good look at Lady Helmy, haven't you? If her face isn't a joke the ancestors are playing, I'm a Bronto's behind.
So, Lady Helmy must be a paragon of beauty then.
You don't miss Ogren just a little bit?
I don't know. I haven't tried to hit him yet.
But you were thinking about it, weren't you?
Ogren, I'm sure I can speak for everyone when I say that there's nobody in Thedas who doesn't think about hitting you. In the face. With a hammer.
I like this woman. Then say anything besides... Okay, let's see. Tell Organ you took on me down. Tell her his fate. Ask Phil, see if she hasn't missed Organ. Then say anything besides telling Organ that you have to go. Okay, so anything. We could lie. Or we can just... Okay, so... Admit it, Ogren is much more fun than the men around here.
If by fun you mean more likely to light farts on fire, yes.
Oh well, it's been fun, Felsi. But I better go.
Wait, you're leaving? You just got here. I haven't called you a shaft rat yet.
Well, you can't keep the archdemon waiting. You hurt its feelings, it might just turn the whole blight around and go home. Nobody wants that.
Well, you don't need to fight it right now, do you? I mean, you could have a pint first. You could call me a surly Bronto. I could tell you that you smell like nut droppings.
I'll tell you what, I got some things I gotta do, but I'll come back for that pint when things are settled, you frigid deep stalker.
Fine, but you better not keep me waiting, you worthless copper-plated sword cast.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Okay. That is weird. And then she just gets down on her knees and starts scrubbing the floor while he's standing there. That's just weird. What is this chest anyway? Ah, that's crap. This guy still says he has a quest for us. He does not. He does not have quest progress. Okay, so let's see. So now we need to look at Sten again. Sten. Quests. Oh wow, he's got a whole bunch of quests. Like, it doesn't end with getting him the sword. There's 2 more quests. What? Holy crap. Anyway. The wiki says he but under bugs, he disappears if spoken to and the sword is not mentioned. The other characters will not mention anything about the sword if this happens, but you can make him reappear after you agree to help Organ find his sword flame. Make who reappear? Farron or Dwin? Farron is there, but Dwin is not. Okay, well, I guess we go to Redcliffe and see if things sort themselves out. My guess is that quest has not updated. No. Alright, let's go to camp first, and we'll have that conversation with Wynne.
I think I owe you an explanation for what happened earlier.
I mean, yeah.
You should know that something happened to me at the tower before you came along. Remember my apprentice, Petra? She encountered a demon in the tower. It would have killed her had I not intervened. I saved her life that day, but I did not survive that encounter with the demon.
But you're standing right here.
Let me explain fully.
Yes, please do.
I engaged a very powerful demon to rescue Petra. It sapped me of all my energy and will and left me drained. It took everything I had to defeat it. And when I was done, I no longer had the strength to keep my heart beating. I remember my life ebbing away. Everything receded from me. Sound, light. I remember being enveloped in complete, impenetrable darkness. And then I sensed a presence enfolding me and cradling me, whispering quietly to me. The sensation is impossible to describe. I was being held back, firmly but gently, as a mother would a child, eager to slip from her grasp. I felt life and warmth flowing through my veins again. I began to be aware of small sounds and the discomfort of my hip pressing into the cold stone of the tower floor. The Fade contains spirits both benevolent and malicious. The benevolent spirits seldom make themselves known, because they want nothing from mortals, unlike the demons. It was one of these spirits that saved me. Without it, I would be dead. And it has not left me. It is with me, even now, bonded to me. You see, I am supposed to be dead. It is the spirit that is keeping me in this world. And this is not the way of things. Perhaps the spirit did not expect this, but it is weakening gradually. I am living on borrowed time.
You're gonna die soon. No surprise there. Then we will make the best of that time.
That we will.
Okay. I feel like that should not be the end of that conversation.
What's on your mind? I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
What about demons?
I could sense the demons, too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that took the fear from me. I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
You sure it wasn't evil?
It did not feel evil. I never feared it. In fact, it infused me with soft, strange warmth I never felt before. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
Okay. Yes, her story should be fleshed out a lot more. I agree. Hello, Raiders! Welcome to the stream, where we spend a lot of time sitting around watching people talk. Thank you so much for the follows, Lil Fisticuffer and The Doctor. I hope you will enjoy your stay here. How was your stream, Mr. Aske? I saw a highlight, you might say. Thank you for the follow, Julia Shock Potemkin. Aske's stream was amazing. Yes, I feel I should be forthcoming here and say that we all saw Jag känner en bot. We may have watched it. But wow, okay. Welcome everyone who hasn't been here before. I play Dragon Age because I want to play through all the Dragon Age games properly before the fourth one comes out. And at the current rate, I should be able to do that. It's taken me a better part of 3 months to get through most of this one. We'll see how long it takes to get through the other two. Probably a lot longer. I haven't played them before, so I don't know them very well. Well, I've played half of Dragon Age 2, but that's it. So yeah, come on in, pull up a chair, get yourself some nice, something nice to drink. Shannon bot equals I know a bot. Yes, that is correct, Shiga. Let's see. Wynn just told us that she is actually dead and she's kept alive by a benevolent spirit of the Fade. I guess you're very lucky.
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
And also in your fight with Petra's demon.
I don't know why I was chosen.
Is she winning?
Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance. And I'm going to make the best of the time so generously
In a manner
given
of
to me.
speaking, I guess, but also she is dying, so... She's, I don't know how to make a pun out of that, but yeah, she's winning. Let's keep it at that. I'm glad you think traveling with these worthy of your
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden and help prepare her for the task that is yet before her. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
Right, Mom. You're joking, right? Because that's disturbing. That will be something to see indeed.
I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
Yeah, that is a lovely attitude. Okay, yeah, I'm glad we spoke to her again.
What's on your mind?
I'm guessing there's nothing you can do to cure her, but...
Cure me? What, am I sick now?
You're a little dead?
Even you know that you cannot cure the dead. And I'm not the only one dying. You are too. I'm just more efficient about it. Ah, child. Your concern is heartwarming. But death comes to everyone, and it is not something to fear.
I don't fear death. It's the dying that scares me.
People fear not death, but having life taken from them. Many waste the life given to them, occupying themselves with things that do not matter. When
Why are
the
you gonna
end
come for
comes,
me like that, Wynn?
They say they did not have time enough to spend with loved ones,
That's
to
not
fulfill
cool.
dreams, to go on adventures they only talked about. But why should you fear death if you are happy with the life you have led? If you can look back on everything and say, yes, I am content. It is enough.
Are you content?
I think I've led a good life. A full life. And I, for one, am not afraid of death, whatever it may bring. They say that when you die, your spirit travels through the Fade and returns to the Maker. And after that, we'll see, won't we?
Well, we should all strive to be as peaceful in the face of death as Wynn. Let's see if we can trigger some progress on Stan's quest. Otherwise, we might just give up for now and go rescue the Queen instead. Just see if Stan has something to say.
You are not quite as callow as I thought.
Wow, thanks.
That is unexpected. You sound surprised. You must have heard this before. You'll get over it. Eventually.
Let's go.
As you wish.
He's not very personable, is he? Well, let's go do something. Okay, so...
Yes.
Yes.
We need Stan, of course. That means we bring Wynn. So, question is... Did we go try to, like, trigger Farron again? Yeah, let's do that first. Yeah, he's very difficult to talk to. He likes it when you are very direct. You don't mince words with him. Oh wow, this is an important fight apparently. Look at the camera work. What the frick? What's going on here? Whoa! Okay. Vessel of the Spirit. Sustained. Range personal. Upkeep 60. Fatigue 15%. Cooldown. Requires level 1. Wind disorients nearby enemies with the release of energy for 6 seconds, restoring maximum 50% maximum health and mana, and gaining spell power and a bonus mana regen while this mode is active. However, wind spirit cannot stay this for long, and the ability will automatically deactivate after 6 seconds. Upon deactivation, she is stunned for 10 seconds and suffers penalties to movement speed, attack, and defense. Wow. Okay, cool. So that's pretty nifty. Shit, that thing is boss rated. Starting to wish I had a certain witch with us. Oh well. Everything else is crap rated though, so they can deal with that. I'm just gonna leg it for the boss. Hopefully we can do that. Come on, man. Gotcha. Oh wow, Sten is dying. That's bad. I don't want him to die. You need to eat one of these. Or maybe one of these. That'll have to do for now.
Saving the day.
You're so nice to the companions. I just let them die. I think I just left Sten. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like in my original playthrough, I hardly ever interacted with him because I found him just insufferable. Oh yeah, I remember you told me that you missed Liliana and or Liliana entirely. Wow, so we've got this new spell thing now. Welcome back, Rosie. Yes, we have been thoroughly raided. Quite the surprise.
Yes?
Oh gosh, there's more of them. There's a lot more of them. That's certainly one way to go about it. Yeah, like why wouldn't you just leave him? Like I'm not saying all the companions are like the reasons they're with you are perfect or anything, but he does sort of come with you out of sort of random circumstance, really. Like you spot him, he's in that cage, and you just they are coming. And then you just have to decide whether you're interested in like talking to him and bringing him along or not. Like you don't really. There's no like story impetus to make you interact with him. He's just there.
More darkspawn, hey?
More darkspawn indeed.
Going.
I don't know what
That was interesting. And draining. I didn't know I could either. I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash. I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
That's some heavy dandruff. Yeah, and pretty dark as well. Like what does she have in her scalp? Or maybe it's dandruff from the shoulder pads she has. It's not actually hers. So you could kill yourself doing this? Well, she is dead. Yeah, that's true.
That's certainly conceivable. I suppose I shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties. It's not a demon that requires controlling. Really, you need not fear it. I promise I'll be careful. And thank you. Your concern is touching.
Yeah, I like Wynn. She's cool.
All right.
Well, cool isn't really the word, but you know. You leave any loot here? Yes, some death root loot. Oh yeah, I think you missed that bit, Rosie. Wynn told us that he should be dead. She protected one of her what's the word? Students, whatever, at the Circle Tower by fighting a demon, and when she did that, she actually died, but was brought back to life by a benevolent spirit that is now keeping her alive. But it won't be able to do that forever. Oh, Orzammar, that's wrong. So that's what happens to teachers protecting their students. Yes, it is. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this is where I want to be. Messed up.
You can stop flinching, Sten. I'm not.
I could look like that one day. Yeah,
I do not
who knows?
fear harm to myself.
What is that supposed to mean?
An unbound mage is like a wildfire, as prone to simply consume itself as it is to devour all that surrounds it.
I do wish you wouldn't refer to mages as it.
I'm not saying you aren't already beautiful, but your future looks good. Well, thank you. Yeah, she looks right. I mean, I don't. Speaking of age, like, how old is she meant to be? 60, 80? I don't know. All right, let's see if we can speak with Farron again. Probably won't do anything.
I've told you what I can.
No.
I swear to you.
Okay.
Good. I mean, come back any time.
Good. Wow, my character looks so stern there. Okay, so once again to Redcliffe Village, see if anything happens. Otherwise, we might have to like actually. Yeah, this is annoying. We'll see if Gwyn is there. I don't remember if he survived the battle here. But if he's not, I guess we'll go do something else. Go rescue the queen or something. Something that's actually important. I kind of like. I want to do this now when I learned that he actually has 2 more quests after you get him the sword. That might actually be interesting. So I hope it's not permanently bugged. Actually, let's see. Completed quests. Redcliffe. The attack at night, a village in siege. Okay, that was convinced Wind to come out to locked house to help them. Doesn't really say. I was hoping this would say something about whether he survived or not, but it didn't. You've successfully defended Red Cliff. The village is still standing, and most of the village have survived. However, this is not over yet. No, it didn't say anything about who survived. Get up!
Right.
Oh, thank you. There we go.
Go celebrate or whatever you have to do.
I'm looking for the Canary
Why would you be interested in that?
It's mine.
You know, Farron didn't mention the giant he took it from was alive.
Why don't you give up the sword?
Excellent idea. It's in my strongbox. Here's the key. Now, why don't you leave me alone?
There we go. But the stuff, we'll take the rest of the stuff as well. I feel like that's only fair. Alright, Sten. Here's your sword. Da, 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 da. Wonder if you can give that to someone else.
Strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
Oh yeah, you can actually tell him he should go home now that he has his sword. Which is like, I mean, that's a fair thing. He came here to, like, find out what was going on with the Blight. He didn't actually come here to help fight it. But, yeah, what will you do now?
My sword is in my hand again. I should put it to use. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Did he just smile? Was that Sten smiling? I looked up Wyn's age according to the lore now. There seems to be some discrepancy, though. Because according to the lore, she should be 47, which at least I think is far younger than she's portrayed in the game. Yes. If my hair has turned completely white by the time I'm 47, well, I am a teacher, so, you know, probably will happen if I have any left. It's one of two possible times Sten smiles. What's the other one? Absolutely.
Then lead the way.
We shall do that. Oh, nice. Nice. And an item received. Asala, restriction Sten. Oh, if you set him in charge of the gates of Denerim during battle. Shit, there's so much I don't remember about the end of the game, like after the lands meet and everything. Probably gonna wiki a lot of that shit to do things right. Cool. This is technically not as good as what he's using right now. Although I guess the armor penetration pushes it higher in base damage. But it's got lower crit. But the attack bonus is awesome, of course. And I mean, like, obviously he's going to use his own sword. Nice. Gotta get ourselves a nice rune in that thing. Okay, we'll go for a bit longer, but this is as good a pace as any to take a very, very short break and do the things that humans need to do. So, I don't know, entertain yourselves. Write 50 words on the values of playing Dragon Age. Times New Roman 12, double spaced, due tomorrow at 10, okay? Talk amongst yourself, then write. I am indeed not your teacher, Rosie. And I think that's good. Copy paste the Spark Notes and we're fine. Hey, no Spark Notes. I have anti-plagiarism software on my side. I will know. Alright, so what we're gonna do. Glad that's not the dynamic yet. Yeah, no. This is a flat organization. I mean, of course I have all the power here. I'm chat mod, I am the streamer, but I mean, this is a flat organization. There's no hierarchy. Also, I'm the one who always hands in stuff late and cannot write properly, so her eyes would bleed. I'll just bite my tongue on that one. That's the whole point, right? That way I can teach people to write better. That's like one of the most frustrating things about teaching a foreign language in the age of Google Translate. Unless you set up a test situation where the students literally cannot Google shit, they will just hand in stuff that they have used Google Translate to write for them, which means you can't teach them anything because you're not correcting their language. And there's nothing to correct because it's all Google translated. It's actually super frustrating. Okay, Sten sorted, good. We can stop lugging him around for now then. We'll go to camp and stick a decent rune in his sword. And maybe see if he wants to give us the next quest. Maybe have a word with Zevran, our apparent boyfriend. But this means that it is time for...
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Enchantment! Alright, damn, okay, I'm not on that level. I have a degree that I did in English, at least on my side. Yeah, I mean, I've heard your English, Rosie. It's... my expert opinion is that it is perfectly fine. To say the least. Let's see. We can take these out. Oh god. Let's see, where's Asala? Resistance, spell resistance, spell resistance. Okay, we don't actually have any really good runes. I'll never do that again. It was funny for a second.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. It's good to have you along on the road. I'm sure you...
Do you have any good runes? Grand Master Frost Rune, 5 cold damage. That's not bad. Lightning Rune. I think we'll go with Lightning, because that seems to be the least common resistance for enemies. So we'll buy a... Holy shit, that's expensive. Maybe we'll just go with a Master Lightning, or even Expert Lightning. We'll go with an Expert Lightning Rune.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Enchantment! Is everything that's equipped fully slotted with things? I think so. Well, Liliana doesn't really use her daggers, so that's okay. Devron's sword is not... Well, you can have that then. Good evening, Taylor. How are we doing? I'm doing quite well. I won't presume to speak for chat. But I think they're doing okay. I haven't been too mean to them tonight. I only gave them a small assignment. How are you doing, Taylor? Busy copying Spark Notes. He has been the worst as always. I'm glad to hear you're doing at least okay. I think that's all anyone can ask in this day and age. Ooh. So what have you been up to lately? How are you still doing the Wind Waker New Game Plus thing?
You called.
I wanted to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then.
You said something earlier about mages.
We have no mages such as you do. We have beasts in the shape of men who perform tricks.
Why don't you have mages?
We have mages, we simply don't have the sort you do.
Not really. I only do 2 hours a week, so it's a slow process. Yeah, I know that feeling. Been playing this game now for since like middle of February. We have mages, we simply don't have the sort you do. What sort do you have?
Our mages are controlled to do less harm than yours. They have their tongues cut out and are kept in pens.
Holy shit, Stin, that is... I don't even have a word for that. Oh. Don't you think that view is a little harsh?
As a fish stranded by the tide knows the air, or a drowning man knows the sea, so does a mage know magic.
Okay, I hope I don't mess up this conversation, because I'm assuming this is what leads to, like, hopefully his next quest line or whatever. As a fish stranded by the tide knows the air, or a drowning man knows the sea, so does a mage know magic. Everything is dangerous and knowledge is not as deadly as ignorance. I'm going to challenge
Knowledge
him here.
is one half of wisdom, but there are many things that can only be known too late. Parshera, are we going to fight the Darkspawn or chatter until they grow bored and leave?
Yeah, I'm actually not sure what you guys mean by Sarabas. I remember going to speak with the Kunari in Dragon Age 2 and just being so damn frustrated with them. I just hated them. I will what? Know what it means or hate them? Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm going to hate them.
Very well.
What do you mean your mages are beasts?
I misspoke. They are not beasts. Beasts learn eventually.
Who can say? No spoilers. That's nice. No spoilers, yeah. We're a spoiler-free stream here, right? And speaking of streams, anyone who hasn't should definitely check out Taylor's streams. He is playing through Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. Is it the Wii U remake you're playing? Doing a New Game Plus run. So it's slightly tougher than the regular original game. But yeah, you should definitely check him out if you want to have some chill Zelda action on your Twitch. Let's see, I think we already asked what's so terrible about magic. Let's try it again.
Mages? Is there some reason you insist upon discussing this?
I'm trying to figure you out.
I applaud your attempt to pursue knowledge, irritating as it may be.
Spoken like a true teacher. Thanks.
Can we move on?
Sure, let's go.
As you wish.
Okay, well, at least he approved. Also, I need to expand my shout-out message a bit. It's a bit short. I need to make it say something about what you're playing or something. Alright, so... where are we off to now? I think we're off back to Denerim. So let's just have our regular...
yes.
Power
Indeed.
party.
Yes.
Denerim. Here we come. Alright, I think I want to take rock armor off her tactics. Being attacked by melee, activate rock armor. That makes more sense to me. I feel like the music here has changed. Oh god, there's music somewhere else. That explains it. There was music in my browser. Thank you for following Vadim Banev. Did I say that right? I hope so. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Yeah, so I guess we go to the Arl's estate. Hello and welcome also, Vadim, to the Dragon Age stream. Vadim Banev, that's right? Okay, good, good. Nice to hear. I hope you will enjoy your stay. I'm not sure how much longer we'll go for today. I had a very long day at work and need to get myself to bed at a decent hour today, but we'll go for a little bit longer just to see what we can do. 24-hour stream, go. You know, I might do something stupid like that once the term is over. Like 18th of June is my last day of work. 24-hour stream all summer. Yeah, I mean, what else is a poor teacher going to do all summer? Oh wait, this isn't where we want to go. We want to go to the other place.
Yes.
Let's get started on rescuing the queen.
Indeed.
Ah, that's the wrong word.
Damnation.
There we
Yes.
go. I have 3 teacups and a large glass on my desk, and I'm not sure which one to drink from. Cold tea with milk, my favorite. Right, so let's go to the Arl of Denrim's estate and see if we can get started on this queen rescuing quest. Oh no. Definitely making progress. Yeah, we've gathered all the people with the treaties. We have moved our base of operations to Denerim. I just want to make sure we don't miss any interesting, juicy side quests or companion stuff before we actually call the lands meet and everything. Hold on a sec. What is this? Who are you?
Don't look now. Trap. So simple to see, really.
That's a lot of traps. 24 hours stream. A few hours of us helping him mark student papers. Yeah,
And so
definitely.
here is the mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again. And where is Zevran? I don't see him with you. How very
Oh no,
disappointing.
should we have brought Zevran? Zevran who?
Don't bother. I know very well he travels with you.
Here I am, Taliesin. Tell me, were you sent, or did you volunteer for the job?
Oh ho! And he makes an appearance. I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story.
In Finland, teachers don't kill off people. Is that the key? Because I know from studying that the Finnish school system is much better than ours. Is it because you don't kill the students? Because that would be huge if true. I always like the burning swords just stuck to the characters' backs. Yeah, it looks amazing, right? You have to send me a stand-up bit about this. Yes, please do. Please do, absolutely. Zevran belongs with me now. Of course, I'd need to be dead first.
And I'm not about to let that happen.
What? You've gone soft.
I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Okay. Here we go. Here's our... Well, apparently we are romancing Zevran. I didn't really mean to. Yeah, we're romancing everyone. We spent like 20 minutes earlier just giving out gifts to everyone to max out their approval. Okay, so, well, I think we still want a tank and a healer. Although Morrigan can work as a healer and she deals more damage. I did that in Mass Effect, just accidentally fell into a relationship. Oh, who did you fall into a relationship with in Mass Effect? So, I mean, he's only elite rating. This shouldn't be too bad. The wonderfully boring Caden. Oh, we were talking about Caden earlier and how incredibly boring he is. Oh, Zevran's leveled up, but we can't do that right now. You've only done this mass dating in Stardew. Yeah, you need to get in on these Bioware games. So much dating. I mean, they're like these and like Fire Emblem, they're basically dating sims with like an adventure combat thing stuck on top of it. He does develop if he stays alive. Okay, so now you're gonna, Taylor, now you're gonna make me have to replay Mass Effect again, because I always let him die. Dating is such a hassle. Why would I want to emulate that in a game? Well, here's the key, Rosie. It's much easier in the game. It's just a numbers game. It's like, I picked the right conversation option. You love me now. Let's go have the sex. Man, there's a lot of these dudes. We maybe chuck some flasks and stuff. That did pretty good. Morgan do something here. She can do a Mind Blast. That did some good. I'm going to take out these archers. Because they annoy me. Okay, apparently not. Do a life ward on Alistair. He needs it. Dead. God, how many assassins are up there? Only 2, okay. How am I? Shit! Alistair went down? That's no good. Okay. Lost. Die. Where's Revival? Revival.
Here I am.
Oh god, now they took out Zevran. What the fuck? What is this fight? like Taliesin or whatever his name was is already dead. So useless. Oh no, he's got combat stealth, the little bastard. You need to eat one of those things. And even crows are tough. Yeah, clearly. But like everyone here except for Taliesin is like normal rated. It's just that there's so many of them. And with only one mage, I don't really have the tools to deal with the incoming damage properly.
Where do I go?
No shattering shots, fuck you.
Wants to fight.
Mind blast. Oh wow. A lot of cooldown on that thing. Okay, so Zevran is not going to survive this fight, apparently. Neither is this Taliesin dude.
Next.
Damn.
And there it is. Taliesin is dead.
Good luck.
And I am free of the crows.
Thank you, Taylor. Have a
They
nice...
will assume that I am
have a
dead
good
along
one.
with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
That's a good thing, right?
A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I suppose it would be possible for me to leave now if I wished. I could go far away, somewhere where the... I think, however, that I could also stay here. I made an oath to help you, after all. And saving the world seems a worthy task to see through to the end, yes?
I would be glad to have you stay.
Then stay I shall. I am with you until the end. Provided you do not tire of me first. Or I die. Or you die. But there you go. Let us return to the task at hand.
Is he flustered?
There is still much to be done, yes?
Okay. Gloves of Guile. 2.5 armor pen. Not bad. Boot. You guys can all stay still so I can disarm these traps.
Oh, right. Yes.
Your loot. Shock bomb. Freeze trap.
And I'm off.
Did I? Okay, I somehow did not trigger the trap. Okay. Now you can walk again. Oh, game is like chugging right now. What's going on? Okay, this is seriously worrying me right now. What is going on? Is it because I had Twitch in a browser window in the background? Would not surprise me one bit. What is that? Why is it... Why is the performance so bad? Maybe it's just this area. Oh. Let's keep going. Where we were actually going.
Over here.
Ah, yes. The Isle of Dunham's State. Alright, okay, so we're gonna finish the stream there, but before we finish, we're gonna see what this stand-up clip Rosie sent me is. This better not get me banned, Rosie. Alright, let's close the game. We saved, didn't we? Yeah, all of Dungeon's Estate. Quit. Right, so here we have Mr. Atkinson apparently. Headmaster kills student.
Well now, Mr. Perkins, it was good of you to come in. I realize that you're a busy man, but I didn't think this matter could be discussed over the electric telephone.
No, absolutely, Headmaster. I mean, if Tommy's in some sort of trouble, then I'd like to nip it in the bud.
Well, quite frankly, Tommy is in trouble. Recently, his behavior has left a great deal to be desired.
Dear.
He seems to take no interest in school life whatsoever. He refuses to muck in on the sports field. And it's weeks since any master has received any written work from him.
Dear me.
Quite frankly, Mr. Perkins, if he wasn't dead, I'd have him expelled.
Beg your pardon?
Yes, expelled. If I wasn't making allowances for the fact that your son is dead, he'd be out on his ear.
Tommy's dead?
Yes, he's lying up there in sick bay now, stiff as a board and bright green. And this is, I fear, typical of his current attitude. You see, the boy has no sense of moderation. One moment he's flying around like a paper kite, and the next moment he's completely immovable. And beginning to smell.
Wait, what?
How did he die?
Well, is that important?
Yes, I think so.
Well, it's all got to do with the library. You see, we've had a lot of trouble recently with boys taking out library books without library cards. Your son was caught, and I administered a beating during which he died. But you'll be glad to know that the ringleader was caught, so I don't think we'll be having any more trouble with library discipline. You see, the library card system...
I'm sorry. You beat my son to death?
Yes, so it would seem. Please, I'm not used to being interrupted. You see,
Clearly
the library
not.
card system was introduced...
Well, exactly what happened?
Well, apparently boys were just slipping in the library and taking the books.
No, during the beating.
Oh, that? Well, one moment he was bending over, the next moment he was lying down. I mean, deadish. Mr. Perkins, I find this morbid fascination of yours with your son's death quite disturbing. What I'm talking about is his attitude. And quite frankly, I can see where he gets it from.
Well, it wasn't me that beat him to death.
Well, that was perfectly obvious to me from the first day he arrived here. I wondered then, as I wonder now, if he might not have turned out to be a very different boy indeed if you had administered a few fatal beatings early on. I'm furious. In order to accommodate the funeral, I've had to cancel afternoon school on Wednesday.
This is preposterous.
Yes, it is. Or at least it would be if it were true.
What?
I've been joking, Mr. Perkins. Pardon me, it's my strange academic sense of humor. I've been pulling your leg.
Thank God.
I wouldn't cancel afternoon school to bury that little shit. He did place a large red cloth over the carrot, and then...
Oh dear. Yeah, okay, so the final punchline was pretty obvious, but yeah. Is this the Swedish school system? No. I think I'm like legally required to say no. Oh god. Ah. Yeah, fair enough. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right. Yeah. Stream over. Thanks everyone for coming along. Thank you very much for the raid, Mr. Asker. Thanks for the follows. Those of you who are new here, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. We'll be back on Thursday. I won't be quite as blue in the face because we won't be staring at my very, very blue background. And do some more Dragon Age. I was trying to see if anyone I know was online, but apparently not. So no raids, unfortunately. Oh, he's online now. Ah, so he is. Then we are definitely raiding. He wasn't online like 2 seconds ago. Yeah, so we're gonna hop over to Taylor's stream and see how Wind Waker is going. And everyone else, thanks for coming along. If you want to watch more Dragon Age, I'm doing this every Tuesday and Thursday at roughly 6:30 Central European time. So yeah, come along for that and see how it goes. And now we're off to Taylor. Show him some love when we arrive. Raid now! Boom!
Have you finished? Very quickly. I watched, literally just come out of your stream watching a video of Rowan Atkinson, which I've saved to watch the rest of later. Hello Raiders, welcome.